Heath here from pickinglessons.com. Smash the windows. What a great jig this is. It's a really fun tune. It's in the key of D. We're going to flat pick this melody in the open position. You can play the melody in standard tuning, but later in this lesson, we're also going to have a look at some ideas to accompany the melody. So our chord progression is actually going to sit and drop D, but we'll get into that later. But for the melody itself, standard tuning is fine. Now in a moment, we're going to break down part A of the melody here in this video, but if you head over to pickinglessons.com, you can grab yourself a copy of this arrangement. The tablets are there. In the member section, we'll continue this lesson. We'll break down part B for the melody, but we'll also have a look at some of these ideas where we'll have a look at some different variations around the chords that we have that we can use in drop D rather than perhaps just standard open chords. All right, let's get into the melody here. So we are basically in standard tuning for the melody, so that's all right. And you can also just play the chords in standard tuning as well, that'd be fine. But the melody itself, we are at a jig time, so that's 6/8. So just a reminder, 2 beats in the measure, and each of those beats is broken into 3 eighth notes essentially. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And our rhythm structure is broken down amongst all of that. So the first bar is a good one because we've got a couple of variations straight away. So the first half of that bar, we get the 3 eighth notes. We're going to play it as a hammer on and pull off, but those 3 notes are in that first beat. So 1, 2, 3. Each beat actually ends up being a dotted quarter note. And as we move on to the next half of this bar, we have a quarter note followed by an eighth. So we have to hold 4, 5, 6 before we move on to that eighth note. Now, the hammer on pull off there, nice strong flick, strong hammer on. Picking wise, we're going to get into that as well because jig picking is really important. We're trying to emphasize the pulse. So the next beat we play, that 4th fret F sharp, is a downstroke. We can hold that, then play the up on the 8th. So the first bar, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just keep an eye on that right hand. The second bar, we have the same rhythm structure, so quarter note, 1, 2, 3, upstroke on the 8th. The next 3 notes, we've got a grace note to kick us off, a grace note pull off, but otherwise our picking structure, 3 eighth notes, down, up, down. So we're down on the beat, then up, and then down. So the second half of the second bar, we have 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. So complete second bar, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So notice that right hand, down, up, down, up, down. Now picking again is really important because of the way we're emphasizing the pulse within the rhythm structure we have for the 6/8 time. I will come back and pull all this together in a moment, but let's move on. Third bar along, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Similar rhythm structure, yeah? Quarter note, 8th, quarter, 8th. Down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4th bar, 1, 2, 3. Same theme for the picking. And then the 3 eighth notes to finish off bar 4. So down, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And every time we begin each beat with the down stroke, it does emphasize that pulse in our playing. When we're strumming our rhythm and our chords, we tend to do the same thing. We'll break that down later. Let's continue on. This has a bit of a repeat within the melody. Just to finish off, bar 7 now. So down, up, down, 3 eighth notes, so same structure. Down, up, down. Second half, down, up, down. So 2 groups of 3. Down, up, down, down, up, down. Down, up, down, down, up, down. Watch those fingers. We are in second position, by the way, so pretty much everything we're doing is first finger, it's fret 2, second finger and third finger as we move on through. The last bar before the repeat, we do play this twice. 1, 2, 3, dotted quarter note. That's the whole beat in that first half of the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Upstroke there, which helps us then come back down on the next beat as we repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just quickly want to point out, the only section you might want to just be careful with your fingers. So in the second bar, just running down that A shape there, second and first finger. You could use your first finger as a bar if you wish, but second and first finger help get that done as well. All right, let's go back and play this whole section here. We'll just go once through, but you do repeat it, and the second time there is an alternate ending, which gets us onto part B. But from the top, not too quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. go. That little moment there too, you can also keep an eye out of bar 3 into bar 4. You can do a little roll there just to move up into the E note. So out of the A into the E, that first finger just kind of positions itself flat into the fingertip. Those moments are really nice if you can capture that for your technique. All right, so pickandlessons.com, we will continue this lesson. We'll firstly break down the remainder of the melody. Moves up the neck. There's probably a busier part of the tune in part B. And then we'll have a look at some cool little variations for accompanying this as well. So drop D chords, which is a pretty common thing to look at over these tunes, but it's a nice way of not just playing standard chords, and standard chords are fine as well, but just a variation on that. So pickandlessons.com, I'll see you there.